No, no. Oh, no. No, that's not me anymore. That's not me. I'm not like that.
Selena? Baby, you okay? What was it?
It's just I dozed off a little bit. I had a bad dream, that's all.
That must have been pretty scary.
It was the worst one I've ever had.
I wish Lizzie would have come tonight.
Me too. She just can't seem to shake this flu, though, and I didn't want her coming out.
Well, ladies, I'd like to make a toast. This is to the two most important ladies in my life, and to the great future I know we're going to have together.
Look, it's Jim, Beth, and Susan. Nice-looking family, aren't they? Sit down, Carmen. I'm beginning to think I sedated the wrong woman.
Vanessa was semi-conscious.
She has no idea what happened. I made sure of that. On the other hand, I have no idea how long she's going to remain comatose. Perhaps we should just bash her over the head for good measure.
You're making a joke out of it.
I have no idea what to make of this, actually, because you won't tell me what's going on. Oh, come on, Carmen. You can trust me, can't you?
Is that a serious question?
No, perhaps not. But this one is. And we're not leaving here until you answer it. What is the real story between you and that woman? And why are you so desperate to make sure she doesn't wake up?
Oh, you know. Vanessa and I were doing some business, and she started asking a few too many questions.
Oh, you're lying again, Carmen. Now, come on, what does she have on?
Nothing.
Carmen.
Nothing. Oh, Edmund. Please, just leave it alone. Even you must realize how upsetting this must be for me. I am still on edge over Ben's death. I loved him. He's been the only man since my husband that I ever really loved. Now I'm going to have to deal with the pain, guilt, and...
Guilt? Why would you feel guilty? Oh. That's what Vanessa has on you. She was there. She saw it. You killed Ben.
We both killed Ben. I fired the first shot, and she finished him off.
Springfield gets more interesting every day.
Wonder why celebrities are so thin they never get to finish their dinners.
Yes, there were quite a few interruptions, weren't there?
A few. Your Majesty this, Your Majesty that, and so on and so on. Never thought I could have so much fun at a restaurant.
You call that fun?
Yes, it was. I felt like a movie star. All these eyes were on me.
Well, of course they were all on you. Why wouldn't they be on you? You're the most beautiful woman there. That is when you're holding your napkin.
Oh, I dropped my napkin.
Yes, 4 waiters went diving headfirst under the table together. I've never seen anything like it. Here we are.
I had a wonderful time.
So did I. I really enjoy your company.
And yours. I enjoy yours.
I'm glad. You're going to make a wonderful princess. Well, I guess it's time to go to bed. Hey, man, it's time for me to go to my bed, obviously.
Yes, and mine. And sleep.
Sleep, mine, yeah. Get very tired after a big meal.
Me too, always. And it's late. So.
Yes, it is. And
princesses need their sleep.
They do. They do it at that.
I hope there aren't any peas under my mattress.
Oh, no, we passed a law. We banished all the peas from the kingdom. And no trolls, no dragons.
That's comforting to know.
Well, then, see you in the morning. Breakfast.
I'll be there.
Good night, Cassie.
Have I told you how beautiful you are lately?
Not in the last 5 seconds. Hey, there's Beth.
Say hello, say goodbye. You are all mine tonight, Mrs. Bauer, because I am going to wine and dine and Frankenstein you.
Oh, I like the start of the last one.
Oh, yes, make, man, and create.
Oh, English, please.
English. English, you want English? You have made me the happiest man in this entire world. Why? I'm gonna have a baby. You're gonna have the baby, of course, but I'm gonna help you. I swear to you, I'm gonna help you. Do you have any idea what this means to me?
I think I do.
Abby, it is the biggest dream my entire life is coming true. And tomorrow, on top of everything else, my sister's walking out of jail because of a new witness. Oh, God. This is the happiest day of my life.
Well, I like seeing you so happy.
Looks good on me, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
And I wish I could see you like this more often. I know you've had a hard time lately.
Sweetheart, I know that you've had your doubts about this, but think about this. Think about how much joy a little child's gonna bring into our lives. We're gonna be like kids again. We're gonna go to the park, the zoo, the circus. We're gonna... Our first day of school. Oh, just imagine what we're gonna feel like walking our child to school on that first day.
Yeah.
You know, I've been going on and on like a lunatic here, and you've been awfully quiet, Mrs. Bauer. Abby, I have to know something. Do you really want to have a child?
You know, when Coop has a nightmare, you know what I do? I pull him close like this, and then we just talk it out. You want to give that a try?
No, I'm fine.
I'm fine. Didn't look fine when I came in. You look sick.
Thank you.
No fever.
I feel hot. But I'm fine, okay? I had a bad dream, that's all.
Well, you know what else we do? I get a milk and cookies, but I suppose you'd say no to that, too, wouldn't you? Who is it? Okay, me. Come in, me. Come in, you two.
Hey. How are you?
Hey,
Selena.
Hey, baby. How are you feeling? Well, I'm fine, honey. What's going on?
So, Michelle may be released on bail.
Yep. Ross called and said there's new evidence now, and the hearing's tomorrow.
And if the judge goes in our favor, she may be out as soon as tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. How do you feel about that?
I don't know what to believe anymore. I mean, for a while, I thought she did it, and I wanted her to pay for it naturally, you know, but now...
Now she's giving it a lot of thought.
I did not say that she was innocent because I don't know. But Ross believes she is, and I believe that it's not as cut and dried as I thought it was. There's a lot that I don't know.
Well, maybe now at least you're thinking that she might be innocent.
You know what? I'm trying to talk here.
Oh.
Okay, and let me tell you something. She is my friend, and I do want her to be innocent. I miss her like crazy. But if she shot my father...
Oh, if is good. That is good. You know, why don't you just give her the benefit of the doubt, huh?
That's real nice.
Why don't we go over to company and get some, get some refreshments? Before you get yourself into some more trouble.
Okay, they're gone. Now, what's wrong?
What makes you think there's something wrong, for goodness sakes?
Hello? All right, here it is. I have this wonderful man who says he loves me, who wants to make love to me, and I can't. Why not? Because it would spoil everything.
Suze, Beth and I have something that we need to tell you.
Uh-oh, what am I in for now?
Well, it's more like what you're not in for, or what's not going to happen after Beth and I are married.
Well, are you trying to tell me that Beth can't cook?
We know that.
What I'm trying to tell you is, well, I know we all agreed that we were going to buy a new house and live in it together, but I'm afraid that's going to have to wait.
Just for a while. This is not going to be forever.
Yeah, but Beth and Lizzie are going to be moving in with us.
Lizzie's gonna be staying in my room?
Well, we want to check with you and see if that's all right first.
Dad, you're okay with 4 people living in our little house?
I don't think it's a perfect solution, but I think you can swing it for a while, yeah.
Well, how does Lizzie feel about all this?
You're kidding. She looks up to you. She's jumping up and down with excitement.
But, Suze, we know that you're older, and it's not as easy of a decision for you to make, so that's why we wanted to talk to you. So what do you think? You think you're going to be able to swing it?
Sure. You know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Great. Oh, that's great. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie.
No problem.
I'm going to go and call Lizzie and tell her the good news.
Okay. Now, you want to tell me how you really feel about it?
So what happened? It was just one of those nights? Felt a bit cranky, did you?
I didn't kill Ben. I told you. It was Vanessa who fired that second shot that killed him.
So what? She's comatose, but still somewhat trigger-happy, is that it?
It was just before she slipped away.
And just after you put the first bullet in him.
It was a mistake. Okay. I thought that Ben was assaulting my daughter. I just reacted. I just pulled the gun out and only Ben wasn't dead. I don't know, maybe he said something to her. Maybe he was still conscious. They argued. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But if Vanessa wakes up...
She'll be smart to keep her mouth shut.
She won't. She's like a mother to Michelle. She won't let Michelle go to jail. She'll come forward and she'll drag me down with her.
Pity she isn't more cold-blooded. That'd solve a lot of your problems, wouldn't it? Of course, it'd be even better if she just passed away. Oh, don't tell me you haven't considered it.
Are you crazy? She's still in the hospital. I've been there. Everyone has seen me, including her husband. If something should happen to Vanessa, who do you think the police are going to come after?
Right. Good point. Well, it seems you and I are both prisoners of our reputations.
Oh, come on. Come on, Edmund. Let's just cut to the chase. What is it you want?
What do I want?
For your silence. You didn't help me at the hospital out of the goodness of your heart. What is it you're after? What do you want?
Well, it's very simple, really. I want my money, Carmen. All of it, and not in dribs and drabs. I want it now. And after that...
After that?
After that, you're going to help me take control of San Cristobal away from my brother and that ridiculous new fiancé of his.
Oh, who am I kidding? I'm never going to sleep. I've got to talk to somebody. And I've got to tell them everything that happened to me tonight. So, I wonder if Carly's awake. All right, how do I use this thing? Okay, that's my assistant, Robin's number. That's the kitchen line. Which one's the outside line? Okay. Nope, maybe it's this way. Okay, that's not it. Maybe this one's an outside line. Fax machine. All right, I better be careful or I'm going to declare war or something. I guess I'll let Richard show me how to use that in the morning.
Kathy? What is it? What happened?
What happened? What's wrong?
What happened? Well, are you all right? You pressed the emergency button on my phone in the room.
Oh, is that all?
Is that all?
Well, I'm sorry. I was trying to make a call and I was trying to get an outside line and it was... I'm sorry.
It's all right as long as you're all right.
Did I wake you?
Huh?
Did I wake you?
No, I couldn't sleep.
Must have been the wine.
Yeah, it must have been. Oh, do you need to make a call?
I'd like to call Hartley unless it's too much trouble.
Yeah. Now I just figured this contraption out here. All right. This one is the emergency button.
touch that again.
Right, okay, good. And if you want to get in that set line, this one should get you out, I think.
The other day when we talked, I told you that I didn't feel like I wanted to have a baby.
Right, but then you said you changed your mind.
I know.
Right? Well?
Well, this afternoon, Michelle reminded me that you don't have to give up everything to have a baby.
Well, what are you afraid of giving up?
I don't know. I know that I can't just think about myself right now, that we're trying to build a life together, and so that means that both of us will have to make sacrifices.
What do you feel like you're sacrificing, honey?
Well, I didn't mean it. That's not exactly how I meant it.
Then, you know, what do you mean?
Well, Michelle also reminded me of how much you've been going through lately and how hard it is for you to see your sister in jail and what you went through when Kevin, well...
Where are you going with all this?
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you more than anything in the world. You've helped me to become who I am. You've helped me have the courage to try and live this wonderful life that we have, to get a job and to have the surgery. And you've given me so much love, more love than I could ever ask for. You are an amazing man. And no one deserves to have a child more than you do. I know how much you want to have a daughter or a son, and I know how much it means to you.
But what you're saying is, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't want to have a baby.
I guess I'm just... I can't lie to you, Rick. My feelings haven't changed. But I am willing to do this because I want you to be happy.
As much as I want to have a child with you, Abby, I could never ask you to do that for me.
How would making love to Buzz spoil anything, Mama? You love him, and he loves you. Are you afraid that, you know, you'll act a little too experienced for him in bed? You'll make a fool out of him, right? He's a man. True. Well, you can always mess up, you know? You can act stiff or something. You can act the other way.
You're my daughter, Drew. I must be having this conversation with you, for goodness sakes.
I just want to know what you're afraid of.
I'm afraid of everything, right? I'm afraid of who I was. I'm afraid of who I am and who I'm never going to be. It's just everything. And you can't possibly understand it, and I'm glad you don't understand it. Just like... Reva was over here tonight. She was helping me work out. And we were talking about just all kinds of stuff. And it just all came flooding back to me. You know, the way you were ripped out of my arms, the way I went chasing after the policeman and screaming for you, and the pain I felt, and the memories of why you were taken from me, and what I was a drug addict who slept with men for money. Yes, I was. That's who I was. I can't get away from that, all right? And no matter what I do now, no matter what I do, I'm never going to be able to change that. So I'm just afraid I just won't ever be able to get away from it.
So you really think Michelle might get out on bail tomorrow?
Well, there's new evidence, you know, and it seems pretty serious. No, Buzz, I'm just hoping this all works out. You know, especially for Drew's sake.
Must be tough, huh?
You know, I mean, I love Drew. There's no question about that. You know, me and Michelle, we used to be, like, together and stuff.
But if you side with her, then Drew's gonna think it's more than sticking up for a friend.
Yeah, exactly. So, God, I mean, it's tough. I'm in the middle, man.
That's a place that's not unfamiliar to me.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm stuck in the middle with Selena. I mean, there's a woman who's great. I love her. I knew her. But then there's this other woman that I never knew.
You mean,
I mean, it haunts her. It's just the past, the way she made a living. And it's always there, right in the middle of the room with us.
Well, I can understand.
Well, so can I. But, you know, I wish... Well, you know what I wish, but she probably wishes the same thing. But she just keeps gauging me.
Gauging your,
You're watching to see if I'm thinking about, you know, if I'm thinking about all the men she slept with before.
Well, are you? Does it bother you?
I guess it does.
Can I get another Coke?
You absolutely can, as soon as you've answered my question.
I did.
You're really going to be okay with Beth and Lizzie moving in with us?
Yes, Dad, I am. Dad, when I almost lost you in that plane crash, I was so scared. You know, it's just been the two of us for the last couple of years, and I don't know what I would do without you.
Well, you don't have to worry about it because I am never going to leave you. You're stuck with me.
Good. I better be. Because I love you so much, Dad, and I haven't been fair. I haven't been fair.
What are you talking about?
When that whole plane thing happened, I just kept thinking about how selfish I was being. You know, keeping you away from what you really wanted, keeping you away from what made you happy. And I have to be honest with you, Dad, I don't exactly know what you see in Beth.
Well, it's an acquired taste.
But I do. I do. She makes you so happy, Dad. She does. And I love it. I mean, the way that you laugh, the way that you joke, everything. I mean, I haven't seen you like this in such a long time. So maybe in a strange way, Beth is good for both of us.
My little princess. How'd you grow up so fast, Tommy? Richard's placing a lot of emphasis on this new Spalding project in San Cristobal. As it happens, I'm going to be a consultant on that project. Now, naturally, if that project were to fail, Richard's credibility as a leader would fail along with it.
Naturally.
Right. But I don't want to get my fingerprints on it. And that's where you come in. When the time is right, you're going to help me sabotage this pet project of his. Richard will once again fail his people, then I'll swoop in, save the day, and the crown will be mine.
Now, why don't you just do it the old-fashioned way? I certainly know enough people who aren't above assassinating a prince.
I'll never kill my brother, so don't ever suggest it again. Besides, it would make him a martyr. But if I replace his failed leadership with a successful one, mine, I'll be a hero.
Hello? Yes. Yeah, in a minute. I'll be right back.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
So, I noticed you were having dinner with Carmen Santos. Do you know her well?
Well, not really. Acquaintances. She owns some property in San Cristobal. Why?
This is none of my business, but you did save my life, so I feel I should warn you.
Warn me about what?
Carmen has some very strong ties to organized crime, and there are some people who say she's a mob boss.
Mob boss? Really? Well, I didn't know that.
Okay, I can see that you think I'm overreacting. All I'm saying is that she's a dangerous woman, and I think it would be good if you stayed away from her.
Well, no, thank you. Thanks for the advice. I'll stay away from her. Well, let's see. You helped me at the office. You saved me from the scourge of Springfield. How do I repay you?
You could be on time tomorrow.
Ah, but what if I can't?
I'll see you in the morning.
Right.
What was that all about?
She was just warning me to stay away from you.
Oh, really? Well, from what I understand, she's been after half the men in this town. If I were you, I'd stay away from her.
Well, if that's the case, I'm sorry I missed the parade. What about our own little Mardi Gras? Have you considered my offer?
Yes, but it's a steep price to pay for your silence. What else do you have to offer me?
Money, Carmen.
I'm slightly interested. Keep going.
More money than you could ever imagine.
So I'm just trying to explain to you which buttons are the correct buttons to push. That is to say, which buttons you have to push if you should want to be or need to be served. If you want to be served, press that one.
What's this one for?
This one?
This one.
I'm not sure. Let's find out. It's, disconnected. Excuse me, yes. I'm sorry, this bloody thing, I could never figure it out.
Right, put stickers or something on it so we can...
Well, you think that's complicated? You should see the one in my room. It's...
Love to. Not tonight. I didn't mean...
No, not now.
No,
No.
I mean, maybe in the morning. I'm so sorry. I'm so...
It's all right. It's all right.
Did you just buzz me on?
Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you, Your Highness.
That's quite all right, Robin. I was just leaving.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you for being so understanding.
Oh, Abby, please. I mean, come on. You deserve to explore this world and all the possibilities. There's so much to do, and we could start a family some other time. We've got plenty of time.
You know, I haven't been completely honest with you. I do want to explore all the possibilities, and that is one reason that I'm not ready to have a baby, but I guess there's another one that I was embarrassed to tell you. I'm afraid.
You're afraid? Are you afraid of giving birth?
No.
Well, then what is it, sweetheart?
I've been talking to a lot of mothers lately, like Harley and Cassie and Blake, and mothers at the hospital. And they all have this thing, this maternal thing that they... Well, I mean, it gives them the need to have a baby, and they want to be a good mother.
I see, and you're afraid that you don't have that.
Well, I used to, before. And I just don't feel that anymore.
Are you saying, Abby, that you never want to have a child?
I don't know. If I have a desire for anything right now, it's that I want to have you to myself and to work and just not motherhood. Because it scares me. If I don't have that need, then how can I do it? How can I be a complete mother to a child?
Yeah. I guess something that's past does bother me, but not the way you think it might. It bothers me that she grew up without anybody loving her. It bothers me that nobody gave a damn about her. It bothers me that crumb got her hooked on drugs and then sent her out to pay for the bills. That bothers me.
Doesn't bother you, what she did?
Oh, I was no saint myself. I was rotten to my kids and family, everyone I cared for. You know, I try to put it behind me, try to live in the present, you know, day after day. And I just think she deserves the same chance. Don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Great. Then I can use your help.
My help?
Yeah, ever change a diaper?
Why, who's wearing one?
Rocky.
Oh, Rocky. Of course, Rocky.
I'm planning a big surprise for Selena, and the guy that owns the inn owes me a favor, so I'm going to get her over there on some pretext, and then, you know, the whole 9 yards, you know, candles, dinner, white tablecloths.
And, me and Drew babysitting?
Yeah. If you think you can handle it.
No problem. I think we can handle it.
Great. It's going to be perfect for me and Selena.
I'm just so afraid, Drew. I keep having this horrible nightmare. It's the same one all the time, and now it's getting worse and worse, and I feel it like it's an omen or something.
What nightmare?
It's like Liz and I are here, anywhere, and we're starting to make love, you know, and it's really nice. And then his face changes, and I can tell it's so I can see it in his eyes, you know, and his entire body changes, and he looks at me, and I can tell what he's thinking. You know, he's thinking about all the other men I've been with and what I used to do, and the look on his face changes to, like, it's horror, it's disgust. And that's when he pulls away from me, and then I wake up.
But it's only a dream.
Yes, I know it's only a dream. But if I ever saw that look on his face for real, it would kill me to understand. That's why I can't do this. I can't go through with it now. You know, I know it's hard for Buzz. It's hard for me. But I'm not ready yet. I'm just not ready to do this yet now. It's like, when
You're wrong.
What?
I think you're wrong. I think that I see things in you that you don't see in yourself. I watched you play with Harley's little boy. You were great. And what about Kevin? What about the way that you took care of Kevin when you thought he was my son? You were unbelievable. You loved him. You were patient with him. You read to him every single day. You tucked him in. You scared the boogeyman out of the closet, for goodness sake.
Because nothing on this table.
That child could never be more loved.
You can't know that.
Yes, I do know that because I know you. And I know how capable you are. There's no reason in this entire world that you can't have it all. You can have that exciting career, 3 or 4 children.
4 children?
That's open for debate. And there's something else I know about you, too.
What?
This isn't unusual for you.
What is it?
Well, every time you're met with a challenge, you back off at first.
I do
yes,
not.
you do. When I asked you to come to Springfield, you were afraid.
Well,
you were afraid to have the operation, rightfully so, to have the cochlear implant, and you were afraid to make love to me.
I don't remember
well,
that.
I remember that. Sweetheart, there's been all kinds of fears in your life. But when you decide what you want, that fear, it just disappears. And the fact is, you have much more courage than I do. Yes, you do. You had an operation, Abby, to restore your hearing, a very dangerous operation. There was no guarantees. But you did it. And that's only one thing. Honey, you've overcome so many obstacles in your life that you've been a source of inspiration to me. That's why I married you. And I know that you would inspire our child. But if you don't want to have a child right now, honey, that's fine. But if it's fear of being a bad mom, you need to let that one go right now. You would be incredible.
Bye, Mom. Bye, baby.
What about the food?
Food? Feed her. She needs her strength.
Oh, yeah, I'm wasting away here. Wait a minute, what about Michelle's bail hearing?
What? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm not going.
What do you mean you're not going?
I mean, I'm too confused. I'm not gonna go there and say something that I'll be sorry for. You know, I'm just gonna stay out of it, and I'm just gonna pray that everything turns out the way it should.
You know, you always amaze me. Come here.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't forget, you know.
Yeah. Got it. Around. Go. Bye.
Later, Selena.
Okay. Good night, Jesse.
Well, I hope you don't have anything special planned for tomorrow night.
And if I do?
Cancel. We are on babysitting detail. Because Buzz wants to give Selena a night of her life.
Look, I got a job I got to do tomorrow, and I want you to come with me.
Oh, yeah? What do you want me to do, drive the getaway car?
No, I'm going to rent some equipment and for a party I'm catering, and I have to go to the inn and pick it up, so...
All right. Well, I don't know how much help I can be, but I'm willing to give it a try.
Well, that's all I can ask.
I'm starving.
So, Edmund, you haven't told me exactly how much money we're talking about.
Do you remember our last business arrangement? You, me, and the bank. Do you remember how much money you made then? Well, that's when I was second in command. If I were to rule San Cristobal, I wouldn't have to answer to my brother. And just imagine how generous I could be with my friends and supporters. So, do we have a deal?
What do you think?
Good. I'll help you with your little problem. You'll help me with mine. And after that, we'll both get what we want.
Suze, can you go get the car for us?
Sure.
Robin, I'm sorry. Richard, he was just showing me
I'm sorry for intruding.
No, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Good night, then.
Good night.
Good night, Ron. I'm so sorry I barged in here.
No, again, I pushed the button.
No, but still, I should have knocked.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. And you know what? It won't happen again, I promise. So, it's getting late. I'll just...
I'll see you in the morning, right?
Well, you know what? Actually, my schedule is quite full tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to see you.
You won't?
Maybe we'll see each other later in the day, right?
Right.
Good night.